So the new Nintendo Switch OLED model is coming out October 8th, 2021. It was just announced today for the price of $350. So let's take a look. So as you can see, it now comes in a nice white and black color, which I'm actually a big fan of. I think that looks really slick. Probably my favorite color model yet. I definitely, I like the gray and black, but I think the white and black looks a lot cooler. I also have the red and blue ones as well. But $350. So the regular Switch is $300, so $50. Let's see if that's worth the upgrade. So obviously the biggest upgrade hardware-wise is the OLED screen. I mean, of course, that's why they're calling it that. 7-inch screen instead of the 6.2-inch that we have right now in the older Switch. So just a little bit of an upgrade. It'll probably be pretty noticeable, but it won't be anything game-changing, of course. It'll still probably fit pretty comfortably. And one of the other big news is that it comes with a wired LAN port, something that other companies had been doing for a very long time, but we finally have it. We don't have to use a USB to LAN port adapter. We finally have it in the console, which is something we probably should have had many years ago, but we finally have it so people can finally have a stable internet connection without having to get a third-party adapter or having to use their like $30 USB adapter that they have. This is a pretty big deal. It's not crazy big because we already had the capability of doing this, but now we don't have to have an adapter anymore, which is nice. They may have some sort of internal upgrade where the adapter actually slows it down or something. This might be more stable. I don't know the hardware side of it. And if that is the case, you'll probably see people just buying the dock separately. There'll probably be a market for that just to get the best internet you can, especially for anyone who plays stuff online. 64 gigabytes of internal storage, which is an upgrade from the 32, I believe. But double the internal storage, which is actually really nice because I'm someone who likes to have the physical games, but every now and then, like for Jackbox and stuff like that, where they don't have the physical cartridges, you have to buy it and download it. I'm actually finding myself getting the storage full relatively often, so I can only imagine people who are downloading games. I do have a big micro SD card as well, so having a little bit more internal storage is definitely nice. And of course they have the enhanced audio as well, which I'm sure is just a little bit better. I do recommend if you're using in handheld mode, especially around other people, to have headphones. So I don't think that's a huge game changer, but I mean, kind of nice. Of course, you got the more vibrant screen. And another big one is the adjustable stand. I think this should have been included on the main one, because we do have a stand. It's just pretty flimsy. I don't really trust this to hold up the entirety of my Switch, but I have done it in a pinch. It works, but it's not great. Having a fully dedicated stand that you can actually rotate, you can find your best angle so you can rotate the screen, so you don't have just the one angle anymore, which is very nice as well. So this upgrade seems to be most for people who want to play in the handheld mode, or playing with your friends, but not on the TV screen, which I don't know how often that happens. I'm sure Nintendo knows the statistics and know there is an audience for this, but I know that it's not exactly for me. I'm someone who plays 99% of the time on the docked mode, so I don't know. Of course, it has the built-in LAN ports. Now that is a good upgrade, but in my opinion, it's more of a side grade because they're replacing the USB port. So we already had the capability of using USB to LAN, but now we don't have that extra USB. Now there is 2 ports on the dock itself. So I believe we're going from 3 total to 2 total, if I'm remembering correctly. So for anyone who, like me, has the adapter to GameCube, that's 2 USBs if you want the rumble, and having anything else plugged in, like maybe some speakers or something like that. I don't know. There's a lot of accessories that use the USB, and having one less of it actually, I think, is a little bit of a side grade than an upgrade. Really, you could argue it's a downgrade if you already have an adapter. So, I don't know. Unless, of course, that they have some internal stuff that'll make it more reliable than a USB adapter, but I don't see that happening. But I don't know the internals of this. 64, of course, nice storage. I do love this dock. I might just buy this dock, honestly. I think it's really cool looking. Enhanced audio. Of course, you have the better audio speakers, but yeah, from what it looks like, they're really pushing more so for the tabletop mode and the handheld mode than they are the TV mode. If you already have a Switch and you're using it almost exclusively on your TV, I don't see much of a reason to upgrade to this because, I mean, you're already doing everything that this can do. They don't have any type of improved Joy-Cons, it looks like, which is, of course, very unfortunate with how much controller drift and problems there are with the Joy-Cons. I'm a little sad they haven't acknowledged that at all. They're just like, here, have the stand. But yeah, I mean, it looks like a slight upgrade. It's definitely nothing game-changing. It's not like everyone who has a Switch needs to go out and buy this newer one. Maybe this is for, like, large families that are fighting over the Switch. You know, one is always docked for the TV, and maybe you can have one that's a little more dedicated for going around. I don't know. I mean, I don't know many families that had 2 gaming consoles of the same thing growing up, to be honest. But it's also more so for people who are on the go using it, which I don't see a lot. But I know that that's more so for kids who are going to maybe their grandparents' house and want to use it there, but don't want to have to plug it in. Maybe, you know, they don't have access to a TV and they just use it in handheld mode. Also, some upgrades for sharing with a friend if you're playing Smash Bros. On a little tiny screen there. And I think that is a little bit of an upgrade, which is kind of nice. But I wouldn't recommend upgrading from your regular Switch to this. But if you are buying a Switch for the first time, or maybe you want to upgrade from your Switch Lite, this might be the move. $350. I mean, an extra $50 for more storage, same battery life. So I don't think I mentioned that. No CPU upgrades, no RAM upgrades, nothing like that. So you're not really going to see better performance, but you will see just have a bigger screen for you. I mean, when you look at it, the Switch screen is about the same size as my phone screen. Like, they are very similar size screens. Having a slight bigger screen is definitely a bit of an upgrade, but I wouldn't really recommend this as a must-have for people who already have a Switch. Maybe for people who are looking for their first Switch or upgrading from the Switch Lite. Definitely something to look at. Is it worth the $50? If you're playing in handheld mode a lot, yeah, I'd say yes. If you're not, I'd say no, probably not. So I know this isn't exactly for me. It's not for, like, competitive players or anything like that. I definitely say this is more of a Switch geared towards a younger audience, people who are playing it a little more on the go. But yeah, I mean, I think that's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you want to see more news updates like these. This is my first one kind of on this channel. I was thinking about uploading it to my main channel, but I realized I just want to have that as just Smash Bros stuff. Everything else I just want to kind of put over on this channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe if you enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.